So to start off, I think I'm working with a 3B pencil here, and I do love drawing glasses. Glasses really create this frame around the face, which allows you to plot the distances quite easily, or I find quite easily, because they you can arrange the glasses when they're straight on into this sort of kind of rectangular form, and then that gives you a position from which you can judge the distances to other points, the nose or the eyebrows or the eyes. Now here, as you can see, I'm looking just over the top of my glasses, and so this is just to have a play with drawing the face from a slightly different angle. I'm working from a mirror which is just above my pad on the drawing table. You can't quite see the mirror, but it is there. And so I'm working from looking up and down, looking at myself in the mirror and then looking down at the page. It's good to draw at pace. I've speeded up the film just a little bit, but only a little bit. I think it's 4 times speed. So I do draw quite quickly anyway, because I find that you get more expressive marks when you draw at pace. And when you're drawing, you're looking for areas of light and dark. You're looking for where information is and then making a mark. As you can see from my hand, I prefer to not rest my hand on the paper, partly because you smudge your drawing, but also because you limit the actual marks you make with your pencil to these kind of little curves, which come from sort of holding the pencil in the writing grip. But if you let your arm and wrist and fingers move more freely, then you'll get much more interesting marks on the paper. So there you go. I've got a hat on. Hats like glasses, and my little earring. So between those things, you get more character in a drawing if you have some extra bits to draw. And a beard as well, so goodness gracious me, you can barely see my face behind all those things. I'm just trying to work the dark areas to get a bit more information down there. The clip jumped a little bit there. I think I must have missed a little bit of filming there. I didn't magic that collar in. I just missed a few seconds of filming. But anyway, we're building a little bit more tonal difference, the lights and darks. The more you can get the lights and darks, the more variation you can get between them, then the more information you'll get in the picture. It'll look more realistic, or more convincing, should I say, if you have a greater tonal variation between the lights and the darks. With my glasses, I kind of tend to return to my glasses at the end of the drawing and really darken them up, and that way they sit forward off the face. They balance on the nose and sit forward off the face to give a little bit more three-dimensional quality to the drawing. I'm just rubbing out a few of the marks left on the paper by my hand, and I'm doing something that I don't often do with drawing here, which is I go over it now and again with this tool, which is a blender, and that tones down all those greys together so that it mutes it and gives you a bit of a kind of grey skin tone, and then you can go back in with a pencil and back in with an eraser and bring back a little bit more light so that you get the darkness, just a bit more variation in the darkness, and here with the eraser just putting a tiny bit more light back in. Now, I haven't overworked this drawing. This is a sketch. This is an impression of myself from the mirror done in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and that keeps the drawing lively. and not overworked. So I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and it's good to do a self-portrait just about every day if you can. Your drawing will improve the more you do it. It's just like anything else. Give yourself the time to do it and you'll get good at it. Cheers!